All right, let's break this down. Algebraic expressions. Now, don't let the name sound intimidating. It's actually pretty straightforward. At its core, an algebraic expression is just a mix of three things: numbers, letters, and mathematical symbols. Think of it like this: you already know most of it. You have worked with numbers and operations like plus, minus, multiplication, and division. So here, plus, what I mean is addition, minus means subtraction, and of course, multiplication and division. So nothing new is here. The only thing, or rather, I would say, the new guest here is the letter, something like X or Y. And all it does is represent a number we don't know yet, kind of like a placeholder. Now, to keep everything neat and avoid any confusion, we also use brackets or braces. They just help us decide what to look at first, keeping things organized. So, really, algebra isn't a completely new world, it's just the math you already know with a bit of flexibility. And in the next part, we will see how these pieces actually come together with some simple examples. Ready to go? Now let's look at a few examples to make this clearer. So expressions like 7x minus 2 or 3 times bracket x plus 5 and even 4x plus 6x, all of these are algebraic expression, which you can see on the screen right now, right? Now here, something small but useful. Division can actually be written in different ways, as you see on the screen. For example, 8 divided by 4 can be written as 8, the division symbol, and number 4, or as a fraction 8 over 4, or simply 8/4. They all mean the same thing. You getting it, right? Now let's talk about the letters in these expressions. These letters, like x, are called variables. They just represent values we don't know yet. So look at the screen. In 7x minus 2, x is the variable. Now here is what it gets interesting. We can actually evaluate an expression, which means finding its value when we know what the variable is. Let's say x is equal to 3. Then let's solve this, right? Together. Then 7x minus 2 becomes 7 times 3 minus 2, which is 21 minus 2. So the answer is 19. I'm sure you're getting it. Pretty simple, right? Also, expressions don't always have just one variable. Sometimes they can have more. So as you see on the screen again, for example, 2 times bracket x minus 3y, or 5x plus 2y plus 1. Now you are working with more than one unknown, and that's where algebra becomes even more powerful. Don't you agree? Okay, now it's time to actually solve a few expressions. I know the slide looks so busy, but I'm sure you will appreciate the fact that we are solving as many problems as possible so that you get more confidence about what we are doing, right? So that it becomes easier for you in the next set of chapters, what we are going to learn together. Yeah? We'll take it step by step. Example 1 here. Let's evaluate the expression 6x minus 4. Now we will try different values of x. First, when x is 5. 6 times 5 minus 4, that is 30 minus 4, which gives us 26. The next one. When x is 1, 6 times 1 minus 4, that's 6 minus 4, so 2 is the answer. Now, when x is minus 2, here comes a little tricky. Go easy with me, right? 6 times negative 2 minus 4. So that's negative 12 minus 4. So here you see we are subtracting minus 12 minus 4, which makes it to minus 16. So remember this. So you see, same expression, different values, different answers. Let's move on to the example 2 on the right side of the screen. Now let's try something with two variables. We will evaluate 12 minus 3x divided by x plus y. All right, let's plug in some values here. Yeah? When x is 2, y is 1. As you see, we are solving it. 12 minus 3 times of 2, that's 12 minus 6, which is equal to 6. Denominator is 2 plus 1, which is 3. So finally, 6 divided by 3, that makes our answer to 2. Now the next one. Here we are looking at the value of x as minus 1, y as 2. So 12 minus 3 times negative 1, that becomes 12 plus 3 is equal to 15. So the denominator here, if you see that, minus 1 plus 2, you get it, 1 as the answer there, right? So finally, 15 divided by 1, which is of course 15. Any number divided by 1 is equal to that number, yeah? So now when x is 4, y is minus 2, 12 minus 3 times 4, that is 12 minus 12, which makes up to 0. So the denominator, if you here, see that, 4 plus negative 2, that exactly the answer, as you guess it right, 2. But here is a challenge, right? We are trying to divide 0 by 2. Of course, as you know the basic mathematics, the answer is going to be 0. Yeah? Because we cannot do a division on the 0. Now, when x is 1, y is 3, 12 minus 3 times 1, that is 12 minus 3 equals 9. And the denominator here is 1 plus 3 is equal to 4. So 9 divided by 4, which is 2.25. So what's the key takeaway here, looking at all these problems? Whenever you are evaluating expressions, just substitute the values as given, follow the basic operations step by step, and simplify it carefully. That's it. In the next part, we will move into simplifying expressions and making them even more cleaner. I'm sure you are getting it. If you don't understand this, pause this video, listen to this again, you will get there.